The message from Washington, D.C. is crystal clear. The United States must win the AI race against China. National security advisors warn of a squandered lead. Presidents declare a national goal of global AI dominance. For years, America held a commanding lead, but that lead has evaporated. Chinese AI models from companies like DeepSeek and Baidu are now matching the performance of their U.S. counterparts. The era of absolute American AI dominance is over. So behind the scenes, a new, terrifying, and pragmatic question is emerging. What if America loses? Today, we're diving into a bold and controversial new strategy taking shape in the halls of power. How America can prepare to finish second in the AI race and still come out on top. What if China wins the AI race? America's secret Plan B. To understand Plan B, you first need to understand how we got here. Until mid-2024, the U.S. strategy seemed unbeatable. A powerful ecosystem of academic research, private capital, and light regulation that produced world beaters like OpenAI's GPT and Google's Gemini. But China played a masterful game of catch-up. Through a savvy combination of massive government investment, a huge emphasis on AI education, and close coordination between Beijing and its tech industry, it relentlessly narrowed the gap. U.S. export controls on advanced chips? China got around them with shell companies and accelerated its own domestic development. The result? By the end of 2024, the double-digit performance gap between U.S. and Chinese AI models shrank to single digits. And in the last 6 months, models like DeepSeek and Qwen have matched U.S. performance on key benchmarks. The race is now neck and neck, and Washington can no longer assume victory. So, if you can't guarantee you'll be number one, how do you thrive as number two? This is America's Plan B, a strategy for a world where competing AI ecosystems coexist. It has 4 key parts. Change the rules of the race. First, if you can't win on raw power, you change the judging criteria. The U.S. strategy is to promote new evaluation frameworks for AI. Instead of just focusing on who has the smartest model, the new benchmarks would highlight other crucial metrics. A model's transparency, its accountability, its cost of operation, and how easily it can be modified. It's a play to keep U.S. companies competitive by emphasizing different strengths. Don't get locked in. Second, make it easy to switch teams. In a world with multiple powerful AI providers, users won't want to be locked into one ecosystem. The U.S. can lead efforts to standardize how these AI models talk to each other, standardizing their APIs. Imagine if you could switch your phone's operating system from iOS to Android and back again, instantly, with no hassle. That's the goal here. It reduces dependence on any one country's AI. Build a referee system. This is the most clever part. If you have to use a powerful but untrusted Chinese AI, how do you do it safely? You build what's called an adjudication system. Think of it like this. You have your powerful but untrusted AI give you an answer. Then, a smaller, less powerful, but completely trusted U.S. model acts as a referee, checking the work. This system can compare responses, warn users of potential risks, and prevent the use of incorrect or malicious outputs. It's slower, it's more expensive, but for critical applications like medical diagnosis or financial fraud detection, it allows the U.S. to safely leverage a superior foreign AI without being vulnerable to it. Smart sharing, not blanket bans. Finally, a pragmatic approach to data. Washington may be wary of sharing U.S. data with China, but what if a Chinese AI tool emerges that can diagnose cancer with far more accuracy than any American model? The strategy argues that in cases like these, the societal benefit outweighs the risk. American hospitals should use the better model. The risks can be managed through advanced techniques like data anonymization and masking, replacing sensitive data with fake data. It's about being smart, not dogmatic. So this is the new reality Washington is preparing for. A world where absolute American AI dominance is no longer assured. The old strategy of "we must win at all costs" is being replaced by a more nuanced, realistic, and resilient approach. The worst possible outcome for the United States isn't finishing second. It's creating a domestic AI industry that's so isolated and protectionist that it's handicapped, unable to build on or compete with superior Chinese models if they emerge. As the analysis concludes, finishing second is not a death knell for American AI, but refusing to adapt to compete would be. This is a radical new way of thinking about global technological competition. What do you think? Is this prepare for second place strategy a smart, realistic hedge for the future? Or is it a defeatist attitude that concedes the race before it's over? I would love to hear your take in the comments below. If this deep dive into the future of the AI race gave you a new perspective, please hit that like button, subscribe for more analysis on how technology is shaping our world, and ring that notification bell. Thanks for watching.